Today we're making 3 super fun craft projects that will not only brighten your summer but also unleash your creativity. Welcome to the Chic Show. Today's summer playlist is hosted by Lily D's Creations, Up All Night DIY, and Lady Red Crafting. I have their channels and the playlist in the description box below. Be sure and check them out. This first project is very easy. I thrifted this little strawberry pie filler tin, and it did not have a lid, but I thought it would be perfect to make kind of a planter or vignette with. So I'm using these little blueberries from Dollar Tree and these strawberries that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm just taking these blueberries and I'm bending the stems because I do want these to be removable so that I can do other things with this can at a later date. Then I'm adding in some floral foam. And once I get all of that in there, I'm going to add in green moss to cover up the foam. The only thing left to do with this project is to add in the strawberries. I did not glue them down or anything, but I did forget to hit record. So I just added them in there with a little bit more boxwood greenery, and then this project is complete.
If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
This is a little mason jar sign, I think from Dollar Tree. It could have been Dollar General, but I think it was Dollar Tree. I'm just removing that twine from the top and setting that little charm aside for another project. I'm going to be painting the jar part of this with Waverly chalk paint in Snow White. I'll leave the top as it is. And this did take a good 2 coats to cover up that black. Next, I used a pencil to draw on some lines, and this is going to be basically a recipe for homemade ice cream.
Broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No. I don't wanna waste my time.
I painted the next section with Dixie Belle paint in buttercream.
Maybe you don't wanna know. You don't see what you have in front of you.
Next is Nutmeg Brown. And lastly is Waverly chalk paint and silver lining. To define each section, I'm using a black paint pen. Now I'm going to stamp on each of the ingredients using these small little stamps that I got on Amazon. Starting at the top is salt. Then we have our vanilla, our sugar, and then our heavy cream. I did sand around the edges and over the top a little bit. Sanding, of course, covers a multitude of sins, so I have plenty of rough edges with the lines and everything, so this sanding just helps smooth those out a little bit. I wanted to add on the directions, so I decided to use this little wood tag, and I'm going to stain it with some Waverly Antique Wax. Using those same stamps, I'll stamp on the directions. I don't have any numbers, so I will be hand writing those with that black paint pen. I went around the edges of the tag with my black ink pad. Next, I used some of this tan and white jute twine, and I tied it around the top, and then I added my little tag. I also ended up adding just a little dot of hot glue to hold that tag where I wanted it.
The same way, then don't pretend that that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start.
This is another one of my flooring sample pieces from my garage, and I'm just going to take it and sand on the top just a little bit. I'm going to be using some milk paint, and I wanted it to have something to kind of adhere to. So I'm just giving it a scuff sand. I'll be giving this piece about 3 coats of Gustavian white. In between coats, I did use my heat gun so that I would get some crackling with this piece. Sometimes it crackles for me, sometimes it doesn't. This time it was crackling, so once I got all the coats on and all my crackles, I just went over it with my hand to remove some of that loose paint, and then I used my little scraper tool to remove any more loose paint and even my sander just a bit. Once I got it like I wanted it, I sealed it in with a quick coat of clear coat, and this will just keep that from chipping anymore. Now I'm taking the Rose Toile stamp and I'm stamping it with my blue ink pad. This is Prussian Blue from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to stamp that onto the front. Once that ink had time to dry, I added on one of IOD's lemon drop transfers. Now as I finish this up, I'm going to cut off any edges that are coming over the sides. I really don't want this to wrap around the piece. Normally I would, but for this one I did not. Now I did go back and add a couple of other leaves as well.
There weren't broken misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way?
Because I want this to look kind of like a Spanish tile, I did add the word lemon in Spanish at the top. Now with this black ink, it's really kind of hard to see. I probably should have left a white space for this.
'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. If we don't feel the same way.
If you've enjoyed these craft projects today, please give me a thumbs up. And I would love to hear from you in the comments below on which of these summer crafts is your favorite. Be sure and check out my website, lachicshop.com, and you can also join my Facebook page and find me on Instagram as well. Thanks so much to our host for today's playlist. Be sure and check out their channels and the summer playlist in the description box below. If you need more inspiration, here's another video I think you might like. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.